This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Alright, this is Philip Chan for the iPhone App Review. This is Khaam, an interesting platformer app that I think everyone should really take a look at. Basic idea here is, it's a typical platformer. You have to get to one side of the screen, complete the objectives, you beat each level, and advance. However, where it becomes unique is where you have to actually kind of plan out how you're going to do it ahead of time and put down objects you're going to need to help you beat the level beforehand with a planning session. So each session in Khaam consists of a planning session and an action session. There's a little game shop on the left here where you can buy other items you want to use. Single player top right, and then your options menu as well. Graphics are kind of a almost abstract view here, as you can kind of see. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, great tutorial. Go through it. It's one thing I was really impressed about with Khaam, is just how they explain, which is actually kind of a complicated game at first. There's ninjas, cyborgs, and mages, 3 different classes you can play as. But initially in this tutorial, they'll just run you through the basics of this platformer game. Just use the camera, you can move around the screen, you can pinch and zoom. Yeah. And double tap to, there you go. That object on the top right is going to be the objective you have at the end of each mission. Alright, so you're basically going to have to place objects from your inventory, shown up there, your objectives. And here is where your inventory is, down here, bottom. And as you can see, it's a platform. Really don't like the graphics on some of the little items you can place. The overall graphics are okay, but you just touch it, drag it on up, choose where you want to do it, and that is the planning phase of Khaam. So I don't really want to switch to action phase yet because I don't think I've placed it in the right place. Well, we can give that a shot. And play button, top right hand corner. So let's go ahead and give that a shot. Alright. Notice I'm tapping the start button. There it goes. Some of the buttons don't always respond, a little frustrating. Okay, right, left, and jump with the red button here. And complete the mission, just like that. You get your time, best time to beat, save, retry, continue. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, and that's basically the general idea behind Khaam. However, you're going to throw in a ton more different objects to make things a lot more exciting. Okay, tutorial's really great. Basically, it's saying that same color objects have to be matched to the same color platform. Okay, and I'll drag this one over here. Okay, drag the platform to the top. Number of materials I have up top. Alright, here's a crusher. We're going to show you something interesting. So the crusher, you need to actually rotate it. I'm going to use the rotate buttons. And rotate it again. Drag it out. There we go. When it's green, you can place it. Alright. So, zoom out. You've seen what I've placed down. Let's start. Oops. And I've had this extra object here. I'm going to delete it. Just tap delete. Very simple. And I'll start the actual, there we go. See, that jump platform really does give you some serious air. Boom, beat the mission, just like that. Time and all that. Okay, so that's what Khaam is about. You're going to have some missions where you are a little more varied. You'll have to defeat enemies, kill enemies, whatever, using different objects. You unlock more objects, you purchase more objects, you beat them each mission by designing. In this one here, you actually have to kill this other enemy player, or enemy NPC, by putting an object somewhere that will crush him with a switch. It's a very creative game. I'm going to go back to the main menu here. I'm very impressed with just all the different options that there are and just how this is very different than what you usually see for a platformer on the iOS. Definitely a unique platformer, definitely one to check out. Alright guys, this is Philip Chan for the iPhone App Review, and we're going to give Khaam a solid 4 out of 5. Later.